I am Venerable Dr. Collins Ugwu. Easter is a feast or a ceremony where we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ, the victory Jesus had over death and over Satan. It is through the death and the resurrection of Jesus that humanity was saved. The salvation that God intended for humanity was brought to bear after the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The advice I have for the church is to continue to celebrate the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. It was at the cross of Calvary that Jesus conquered all this. In the book of Isaiah, it is said that by his stripes we are healed. You know, at that cross, on the cross, Jesus gave us victory over sin, gave us victory over disease and sicknesses, and gave us victory over sorrow. So what we need to do is to keep on celebrating this death of Jesus Christ and the resurrection. And we cannot celebrate all this anyhow. It has to be in the life and a mood of righteousness and holiness. There is nothing with which we can appreciate what Jesus has done except in holiness, except in righteousness, except in godliness. So my advice to the church in this era of this COVID-19 pandemic is to reassure ourselves that Jesus has given us victory, and that victory surpasses any other threat that humanity can face. As we observe the world best practices and protocol and precautionary measures to contain the coronavirus, which include social distancing and also steady washing of our hands. The message I have for the government is to be very proactive. Now that the government is shutting down the communities, shutting down the states and all that, what do they have on ground to make the people not to see the shutting down as impunitive imprisonment? You can't shut people down not to go about their daily activities without any provision. So I want to pass it as a message to the government to step up their services to humanity within their various boundaries and various states by providing the people with provisions. And again, I want to emphasize this. When you lock people down, when you shut down the community, asking them not to come out, what are we doing to find out who is carrying this disease? You know, in the whole of Nigeria, how many testing places do we have? So somebody may even be disseminating this thing without knowing that he's positive to it. So while we lock down, the government should come up with a very proactive measures to ensure that people feed and to ensure that people are tested and adequate medical attention is given.
In Christ alone, who took on flesh, fullness of God in helpless babe, this gift of love and righteousness, scorned by the ones he came to save, till on the cross, as Jesus died, the wrath of God was satisfied, for every sin on him was laid, yea, in the death of